Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 3 of King Lear's playthrough on Brocraft. Now, today we're going to go down and take a look in the mine that we were exploring last time. We have a bit of equipment here, we're pretty much ready to go and get exploring down there. But before I do that, I wanted to go and make myself a bed so that should I happen to die down there, I'm going to spawn back here instead of back in the main area. So I'm just going to get myself a pair of shears and go out and look for some sheep. I have my house marked here, so I should be able to find my way back there. I remember seeing some sheep back towards the spawn direction, so I'm just going to go out here and take a look. Based on the first 2 episodes of the series, I may die quite a lot during this, so it might be a good idea to get my bed set up and get my spawn points sorted as quickly as I can. Now, there's a sheep. What do I need for a bed? I think I need 3 pieces of wool for a bed. So, there we go. There's 1. Now, friendly guys don't appear on the map for some reason. I can't see that sheep on my map. And yet, if he was a creeper or something, I'd be able to see it okay. That's very, very strange. I'm also going to kill the chickens and the pigs that I see lying around, because my hunger bar is getting pretty long right now. So there we go. And there should be some more sheep around here somewhere. Yeah, I see a few down here. Wool is quite hard to come by sometimes, so I'm just going to clip as many of the sheep around here as I can. Kill a few pigs to get some food. And then we'll go and have a look in that cave. There's another beehive there. This is a different type of beehive to the one over at the spawn. I've seen a lot of people doing Let's Plays of Feed the Beast where they're exploring the bee thing, and it looks really interesting, so it is something that I want to get into eventually. But I have some ideas for what I want to do before I go beekeeping and do any of that kind of thing. I'm not going to reveal them to you yet, you'll just have to wait and it'll be a bit of a surprise, but hopefully you enjoy them. So that looks like that's all the pigs we're going to get at the minute. I'm going to have to find a sustainable source of food of some kind, because I can't rely on finding some random pigs lying around all the time, unfortunately. Did these sheep just spawn? Because I was pretty sure I'd clipped all of these guys. They must have just spawned. There's a brown one. Okay, so that is enough wool to get us started with a bed, so that should we happen to die down in that cave, we're going to go back to our house rather than the spawn point. So let's make our way back to the shack and see what's going on there. Okay guys, welcome back. So we're back at the shack now. I've been cooking up a little food because, to be honest, I was getting pretty hungry and I don't fancy adventuring down in that cave without any kind of food. So let's get started on this cave exploring. Now that's not wool, that's marble. So we need 3 blocks of wool and 3 blocks of wood to make ourselves a bed. Now I don't have any wood at the moment, so let me go out and get some wood from our the same tree we always use here. That's gonna look weird floating there, so eventually I'm just gonna have to chop that whole thing down, but I'll do that when I'm really desperate for a lot of wood. Right, so planks, 3 planks, 3 wool, bed. So this will come in very handy should we need to sleep at night time sometime or something like that. I'm just going to put it there. Next to the door might not be the best spot, but it'll do for now. And then we'll go down and explore this cave and see what materials we can dig up. I have a couple of pickaxes with me, just in case, because now I was watching back the video from the other day, and I saw gold as I made my way down here somewhere. But is that gold? I knew it was through here somewhere. Let's just go carefully along here. I'm not sure if that's gold or if that's iron. That's iron. But it's still a useful material that we're going to need a lot of. And there's some coal there as well, so let's get this out before we go down. Well, that's gone. But yeah, let's get this out before we go down any further into the cave and explore. Lots of tin here as well, so this is actually a pretty big vein. Okay, there we go. We have enough materials now to go down into the cave and do some exploring. So let's very gently make our way down here. Now, can you mine coal with a wooden pickaxe? Because I need to get rid of this. Yes, you can. So let's just mine this coal and break this pickaxe. Because it'd be an awful waste just to throw it away. We may as well make use of it, rather than wasting one of our stronger picks on just plain old coal. Although this thing seems to have a lot of durability, so that could take us a while. Oh, digging dirt with a pickaxe. Right, so let's get this tin, iron. I want to start looking for some of the more rare materials because we're going to need a lot of stuff to start making machinery and things. Copper, I know, is a very important one for building wires and cables and things like that. So we're going to need a lot of that eventually. Rubies here. I'm not 100% sure what recipes rubies are used in, but I know that they're pretty valuable, and they can be hard to come by. So I'm just going to dig these up out of the ground as well, and I'm sure we'll find something to use them in eventually. So let's get them. And there we go, we have rubies in our inventory. So let's... oh, emeralds as well. There seem to be a lot of gems in this little area. These are gonna come in handy. For what, I don't know, but they're gems, right? They gotta be useful for something. Left a bit of experience over here. Now this is, if it's what I think it is. So let me get it out of the wall before I find out. This is uranium ore. So when we want to start doing some nuclear bits and bobs, that is what we're going to need to get started on that. Uranium ore. So that's going to allow us to refine it, and once it's refined you can use that to build nukes and nuclear reactors to power your machinery and things like that. We're a bit away from that yet, but at some stage that's what's ahead of us in the future. So let us get over here and get this gold, because unlike normal Minecraft, gold in this pack is actually kind of useful. It's used in a lot of recipes, and you're gonna find that you have a shortage of it. Whereas in normal Minecraft, I can't really think of a whole lot it's used in, so you tend to have an abundance of gold. It's pretty useless. So, more emeralds. Right. Where else is there to go? I'm gonna move further up this cave, because I think I've pretty much voided this area. And I'll get back to you when we find some more new interesting materials. So here we have an ore that you find a lot around down here. This is kind of the area where diamonds spawn, and because of the appearance of this ore, a lot of people get confused and think they found diamonds. So most people will call this fake diamond or something like that. Its actual name is nickelite, and it's used in a lot of the industrial building machinery and things like that. It's kind of a dust, but a lot of people get this confused with diamond and get pretty upset when they discover that they haven't actually found stacks and stacks of diamonds. So what is this ore here that has this triangle-y appearance on it? Cinnabar ore. So that's a new one. I have no idea what that does, but presumably it has to be used in something. I've done a bit of Tekka, as I said, in the past. However, I haven't done a lot of this. So a lot of these ores I'm just not going to have a clue what they're used for. Just let me torch up this area so you can see what's going on. And I'll get these rubies out of the wall. Yeah, so some of the stuff in this pack, industrial craft, build craft and things like that, are going to be mods that I've worked with before, but a lot of them are going to be new to me and I'm not really going to be too sure what I'm doing with them. So you're going to have to watch me make a few mistakes at times. It should be an interesting learning experience for us all. So let's just get this coal so we have some stuff to power our machines. There we go. This should be the last one. Yeah. And down in the water there is something. I'm not 100% sure what that is. Tell you what, let's block off the water. We're not doing a very good job of that. Okay, let's try that again. Me and water are not very good together. So if we build that there, that there, that there, no. You get up there. You go away. So this should fall directly into that now. And if we put... I give up. Not happening. That ore can stay there. Or we'll mine it out just from underneath. There we go. Oh, and I see some lapis lazuli underneath there as well. So yeah, let's just get this out here. And try not to drown in the process, preferably. And we'll mine this lapis lazuli while we're down here. Some of that can come in pretty handy. Oh, and looks like there's some iron here as well. I am going to drown. Please. There we go. Alright, that can stay there. I'm not bothered. It's not worth the risk of my own stupidity killing me. We get this monazite ore. Some more rubies up there. I think we've pretty much seen a lot of the new ores at this stage, apart from some of the various types of Vis shards. I think in the last episode we mined up one of the Vis shards and I showed it to you, but I see another one or two just up here. So we'll go up and more cinnabar, whatever's that for. We'll go up and take another quick look at these. And I'll explain the different types of these. So the glowing ones are the Vis shards, and they're used to craft things in your magic spells. So if we just mine a couple of them. These are the green ones, which seem to be all we found so far. Yeah, so they're earth shards. There's a couple of different shards. There's V shards, earth shards, water shards, fire shards, and air shards. The common ones you can mine up, I know, are air, fire, water, and earth, so they're based off the elements. And they're the ones that you're going to find in the cave down here. So, we're pretty full up on materials, but we're going to need a lot of stuff to kind of get started. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to keep mining, and I will get back to you shortly, back at the shack. Hello everyone and welcome back. Well, that was an uneventful trip mining. Pretty much nothing happened on the rest of it, so you'll be glad I've cut that part out. What we did get, however, is a lot of materials, which should get us started on some machines. So we have some iron, some lead, silver, 4 uranium, redstone, almost a stack of rubies, a few different V shards, and some redstone and tin as well, which is pretty important. Now the one thing we didn't get, which we really need, is copper, so I'm gonna have to go down and look for some of that again at some stage. But for the moment, we definitely have quite a few materials in there, which should come in handy for us. I'm gonna need to get more chests as well. So I think I'm going to leave this episode here, and next time we're going to look at building our first machines and hopefully sorting out a proper house instead of this little shack thing that we have going on here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you're enjoying the series, or let me know what you want to see more of. You've been watching Proceed to Checkpoint, and this is King Lear. Bye.